Lines of solitude. My galaxy for a planet of Orpheuses. My planet for a city of singing poets. My city for a single lover in my orbit. Light does not apologize for its presence in dark matters, and why should it? Everyone knows it's nobody's fault, the invisible weight of these arrangements. The infinite death match between appetite and vanity. What could be more German? We lust, we transact, we are disgusted, and we didn't even have sex. Just some strange physical hustle of intermingled, mashed up identity that didn't quite take. Sure, we are sad, but secretly more comfortable, alone. Quote with Spencer Reese, we mean what we say, but we don't say what we mean.
I want you to love me. I want you to love me, as Neruda loved Mathilde. In metaphor, soil, wood, and sound, and the sea's subtle changes. In a foreign tongue, like wood, sounds of wood in words, meterless, beyond language, defiant, boisterous, brave, translatable.
I sat down to interview the poet. The poet said to me, do not be fooled by the gorgeous pastoralism of the rural countryside. It is actually trying to kill you. The poet said to me, do not be fooled by the murderous feints of the big city. It's actually really just quite lonely and wandering out on the street trying to take someone home tonight. Most big city homicides are the product of an unstable uncertainty and/or buyer's remorse. A crime of passion is much more frightening and desperate and likely to happen in a moment of terrible, cruel beauty. City people take their kids to the zoo to demonstrate a facsimile of nature, which only really happens when nature breaks free of their cages for 1 hour, exactly 1 hour each Christmas day. Halfway through my interview with the poet, I checked my watch to find that 20 years had passed. I wondered if the poet and I were now common law married. I couldn't remember if the poet and I had copulated, and then I remembered that it didn't much matter, as these matters go, if the poet and I had copulated. The point is, we shall all know our passing when the latest gaggle of photons arrive for load-in, just before they pulsate and fragment away.
Newt love. That's N-E-W-T, love. This is the long, slow burn of true hearts walking side by side of a steep, rutted slope, looking for a lake. On a clear, clean day, just on the cusp of spring, you say to me, look, they're mating. And throw another stick into the calm pond for the dog, while the newts fuck, entangled, endangered, glistening just under the surface, conjoined, orange-bellied and wavering, ecstatic, flailing and then resting, flailing and then resting, one on top of the other. Newt love. And somewhere on the other side of the lake, I hear a frog croaking.
Gender traitor. Are you not a hunter? The young Marine asked me in the back of the Gran Torino, making its way in the night towards someone's daughter. Do you not run with the pack? Unspoken. A recognition of fangs beneath my smile. Claws concealed beneath empathy. How can I see the turn of a leer and not know the umbilical static between predator and prey? In the company of my own species, I know what they are thinking. I don't want to be reminded what I am thinking. Man code brooks no traitor. I want my thinking to change from the thrill, the claiming, the horror, the unspoken thing. I remember stories, invocations to silence, entreaties to other powers, codes, secrets, strategies. Hey, me and Celia. No, please, don't say anything. Me and Pam. No, I don't want me and Jeannie down in the schoolyard. I don't want to hear these things. Yeah, we got this thing now. I don't want to think these things. No, it's casual, it's casual. I don't want to fucking think about who I am, where I come from, what that has to do with anything and nothing and everything. No. I will not keep your secrets. You may as well bleed me out now, but goddamn, my thinking will change.
A lesson of the bones. He taught her a lesson of the bones. Bone by bone by bone. The rhythm of it echoes in her pulse. Bird song, yellow jacket, squirrel squawks, concrete on the patio floor, that blinding light in the small circles bamboo leaves leave like cat's eyes in the fading light as the sun begins to set. Crow caws calling from a street nearby. Dogs barking and a daughter yelling at the dogs barking while a baby waits for bedtime stories and teeth to be brushed. It's all so fucking crisp and easy, isn't it? He's back in his life, all heated up from his little adventure. She's back in her body after a bout with the flu, counting arms, counting legs, counting fingers and toes. The body, a drift of smoke.
Ecolust. Passion is one economics, love another. Putting them together recklessly unleashes an unquantifiable economics on an unquantifiable market. This is a good thing, in case you weren't sure. Oh, well then, one must learn to check their heart in the mirror and learn not to win so much. One must check the grand proclamations at the door to make sure they aren't hackneyed movie plots. Desire drives us to alternate lives, alternate me, alternate you, little golems of our wishing, attempting to manifest an island of consensual reality in an ocean of non-consensual practicality, a shoreline I know to be inside me and not so far from my skin as I'd like.